Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in to the Hopkinton High School turf fields as we are just about ready for Hopkinton Hillers boys varsity soccer on HCAM here on this gorgeous Thursday evening. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera for what should be a good battle here today. The Hopkinton Hillers are the last undefeated team standing in the TVL Large as they are 3-0. And today, Holliston Panthers look to hand the Hillers their first loss of the season. Holliston having a very good season as well. They are 2-1 overall. Hillers so far have taken down Ashland in their season opener on the road, 3-2. Right here at home, they took down Norwood 5-0. And then a very impressive win in Medfield this past Tuesday, 1-0. As far as Holliston, they took down Norwood to start off their season 6-0, and then Medfield 2-1, and recently suffered a loss to a very good Westwood team, 2-1. So they are looking to get back in the win column here today. It is Quinn Polney in net for Holliston, and for the Hillers, you have Owen Silva. Hillers working left to right here in half number one, and we are underway. Hillers start off with possession. And out there for the Hillers, you got Sean McCann, Andrew Bilabreski, Jack Iannelli. I believe Federico Rossi is Holliston trying to take it in. Jan Anvelink, Carlos Henkel, Derek Hatherley as it's booted away up the far side. Jack Proventure, Will Bilabreski, and Ethan Davin. Along the far side. Back into Holliston territory, booted away by Landon Keeney. This is going to be a good back and forth battle. These two teams split the series last year. Here comes Holliston. Putting on the moves, shot wide by Owen Montalto. Last year, Hillers took the win in Holliston, and Holliston opened their season with a win in Hopkinton. So it's been certainly a very even series between these two teams. And that has been the case for much of recent history. Strong boot there by the keeper, Silva. Along the near side by Labreski. Sends it back over to Proventure. Nice juggle along the sideline by Iannelli. Gets by Proventure, Holliston approaching. Gets it back to the keeper. Hiller's going to try to work the far side now. Will Bilo along the sideline. That's up to Rossi. Federico Rossi. Gets it back over to Davin. Holliston looking for the takeaway. They got it. Here comes Brian Taby. Throw in for the Panthers. Ethan Shahida will take it. Off the entry, into the box, and grabbed by Silva. Well, you had a pursuing Owen Montalto there. Good that Silva was able to pull that one down. Strong boot up the middle. Along the near side, out of play, Hiller throw-in. The captain, Andrew Bilabreski, will take it. Knocked out of play. Bilo on the entry. Into the box, out in front, deflected, and off the shoulder and in goes Jan Advelink. What a goal to start this one off for the Hillers. Oh, Advelink just playing that one out of the air, able to shoulder it in. That score comes at 36:51 left to go in the first half. Great start for the Hillers. Henkel sends it far side, looking for Davin. Davin moves it up. I'll tell you, it's an exciting fall season for Hiller soccer so far. Both the boys and girls teams undefeated. That's booted away past the end line. It's going to be a corner for Holliston. Taking it is going to be Alejandro Cornelio. He'll put it to the left side of the arch. Airs it out. Good distance, but too much. Davin tracks it down and boots it away. As he pops that one into Ashland. Throw in Holliston. Off the entry. Nice throwing into the box. And nicely cleared by the Hillers. Onfelink got under it. Along the far side. 2-on-1 in favor of the Hillers, taken away by Federico Rossi. Rossi moves it to Henkel. Sends it back to Bilo. Now along the near side, ProVenture. Good passing there by the Hillers, but taken away by Nathan Arujo. Working the far side now. Oh, and Davin getting a little tripped up along that end line. It's going to be a corner for Holliston. Well, after lots and lots of rain yesterday, a gorgeous day here today. Temperatures in the high 70s, a nice breeze, not a cloud in the sky. Starting to feel a little more fall-like. Into the box. Nice header there by Davin. Tripped up is Rossi. Back and forth we go in the Hiller defensive zone. Andrew Bilo getting in there. Good physical battle going on out there. Free kick for the Panthers. Landon Keeney will take it. Booted away by Andrew Bilo. Had a play along the far side. Jan Onfelink was going to take the entry. He'll leave it. Good throw in there by Will Bilabreski. Shot and top shelf! What a score! Federico Rossi makes it 2-0. The Hillers starting off red hot. At 32-22 left to go, a 2-0 game. And you could give the assist to Will Bilabreski for that great throw in. And Rossi pops it in, top right corner. Doesn't get any prettier than that. A great start for the Hillers. They lead Holliston 2-0 on H-Cam. A tremendous start for the Hillers. They lead it 2-0. 32-22 left to go in the first half. A very pretty goal prior to the timeout. Federico Rossi off a Will Balabreski throw-in. Pops it to the top right corner with authority. And talking with cameraman John Ritz between break. Being the observant man he is, realized Holliston has had the majority possession, which he is indeed correct, but the Hillers taking advantage of their opportunities. Panthers trying to work it upfield. Up the near side goes Arujo. At a play, throwing Hillers. Provencher on the entry. Panthers looking to attack. Henkel. Bicycle type kick there, trying to get out of the box. Pass over by Tabay. Out of play it goes. Hiller throwing. Good throwing up the far sideline. Henkel looking to get there. Sent upfield by Provencher. Rossi looking to put on the move, sends it over. Andrew Bilabreski coming up the near side. Bilo into the box. Oh, couldn't keep it in. Let it get a little too far in front of him there. End of the game for Holliston, Benjamin Dufault and Emmanuel Tabay. Pair of brothers on this Holliston team. You have the Tabay brothers and the Shahida brothers. Good boot there by Landon Keeney. Silva moves it up. Henkel gets that one far side. The Hillers, they have that nice 2-0 lead, and you got Holliston right where you want them. Keep the pressure on and don't stop. Holliston is a team that could certainly get back into this game if you let them. Shahida over to the near side. Cordon moves it over. Putting on the moves. Shahida. Back to the keeper. Along the near far side, Federico Rossi. Rossi looking for the cross, no one there. Hatherley, Henkel. Now Provencher. Moves it back to Will Bilo. Working the far side. Sent down by Holliston. By Labreski. Airs it out. It's good back and forth here. Shahida moves it back. Cleared away by Keeney. Along the near side. Out of play it goes. Hiller ball. Provencher on the entry. Now Andrew Bilo will take it as they switch it up. Henkel. Provencher. Pop fly along the near side. Iannelli moves it over to Bilo. Andrew Bilo up to Onfelink. Keeper will come out just before Iannelli could get there. Probably a smart move there by Polney. Quinn Polney, a senior for Holliston. The Hiller goalkeeper, Owen Silva, in his junior year. Silva up to Will Bilo. Pro Venture. Up the sideline, Iannelli. Henkel. Hiller's moving the ball around nicely. Andrew Bilo sends it across. Pass up the far side by Hatherley. The cross, and just a little too tight towards that back line as Bauschman was trying to send it across. Hiller's being pretty aggressive with their midfielders, having them play up very deep into the attack zone. Yeah, it seems to be paying off here as they lead it 2-0. Good steal. Andrew Bilo attacking the ball. And the ref gonna make a call here. Holliston free kick. I thought the slide was clean. He was going for the ball, but made a little contact with a Panther. Landon Keeney on the free kick. Airs it out. Nice bicycle there by Henkel. Rossi over to Onfelink. Sends it across. Bauschman. Along the far side. Holliston looking to drive into Hiller territory. Declan Doniger with it. Doniger matched up with Proventure. And Proventure going to win the battle. Clears it away. Doniger was knocked down hard. Looked like his cleat might have came off. He appears to be okay, though. Iannelli sends it over to Bilo. Andrew Bilo out to Henkel. Proventure. Onfelink. Nice give and go. Oh, Onfelink gets through. Looked like Holliston was going to get the turnover. Takes the shot, and it's wide. Well, Onfelink and Iannelli working together nicely, and he certainly would like another stab at an opportunity like that. Just over 15 minutes into action here in half number one. It's been an action-packed game already. Landon Keeney set to kick it away. Rossi. Oh, tripped up there. We'll get the call. Rougeau with a little trip. Don't forget, tonight after this boys' soccer game, you can catch girls' volleyball on HCAM. We'll be live from the Hopkinton High School Athletics Center as the girls take on Holliston. They're off to a nice start so far at 2-1. Tough loss, but a close loss to Medfield for the girls' volleyball team the other day. They look to rebound tonight. 6 p.m. start. Girls volleyball up against Holliston. Will by Labreski on the entry. Hiller football also in action tonight. Taking on Algonquin, as there's a good save there by Polney. They're taking on Algonquin. They'll actually be playing at Westboro High School. So if you're looking for some football action tonight, you can head down to Westboro. Go check out the Hillers. Rossi trying to come up the far side. Throwing Hillers. Hillers, they're just concentrating on moving the ball around, and they'll take their attack opportunities when they got them. But really, they're trying to win more in that possession battle. Iannelli up the near side. The cross. Oh, off the fingertips of the keeper and cleared away. That was a beauty of a cross. If the keeper didn't come out, and he might have got a little shooken up, we hope he's all right. If he didn't come up and get his hand on the ball, Bilobreski would have had a goal there. Or actually, there might have been Bauschman. It was indeed Bauschman, the junior midfielder. But he was right there, ready to just head that one in. So I'd say that was a goal-saving play by Quinn Polney for Holliston. Good height on that one. Here comes the Panthers, working his way in. And Holliston was looking for the call as Emmanuel Tabay got into the box. But the officials rule it clean. It was a 2-on-1 situation with both Hillers looking to get that ball away, so it's kind of a tough call to draw. Here comes Holliston once again. I'll tell you, though, these refs letting them play out there, which is good. It's been a physical game, but they're keeping those whistles in their pockets, which is something you like to see in a matchup like this. Coming in for Holliston, Owen Montalto, Andrew Granfors, and Alex Ruby. .21 minutes left to go in this first half. 2-0 Hiller lead. Set for the throw-in. Into the box. Montalto. Up top. Oh, we're going to get a call here. It's going to be a trip against the Hillers. Big opportunity on a free kick coming up for Holliston. It's going to be just in front of the box. Hiller's going to form a wall. Looks like they're going to have Alex Shahida take it. Shahida, senior.
Alex, get off the ball. Declan is on the ball. Start listening.
And they'll switch it up now. Declan Doniger. And a nice save by Silva. Cleared away. He went around the wall and did indeed get it towards the net, but nice save there by Silva. And we have a Hiller down. Iannelli took a hard fall, but he's back up. Henkel moves it over. Bauschman gets it up over to Rossi. Rossi over to Iannelli, driving in. Past the keeper. Can he get there? Yes, he can! Jack Iannelli, the captain, makes it 3-0 Hillers. Iannelli just burning by everybody. And I believe the assist credit will go to Rossi. When Iannelli steps on the gas, he can fly. And there he flies by a pair of defenders, gets by the keeper, knocks it in. 3-0 Hillers. Well, the Hillers certainly can't ask for any better of a start against this good Holliston team than they have had here today. ProVenture moves it up with the default. Cleared away by ProVenture. Off the foot of Iannelli to the far side. Felink looking to get in there. Out of play it goes. Throwing Holliston. Just under 19 minutes left to go here in half number one. Good crowd on hand here to check out the action today. Certainly a great day to be outside. Free kick here for Holliston. Good distance. Top of the box. Pass over by Roby. Henkel clears it away. Header by Rossi. Responding was Keeney. Hiller throw-in. Joshua Tomasino Stewart recently entered the game for the Hillers. Davin moves it over. Henkel to Tomasino Stewart. Looking for Iannelli. Iannelli along the end line looking for the cross. Pops it out of play off of Cordon. That's going to be a corner for the Hillers. Nicely done by Iannelli along the end line. Jan Onfelink will take it. Airs it out. Nice boot, but no contact made. Ends up out of play. Holliston with a whole slew of substitutions. Coming in for the Hillers is Eunice Lalu. The senior forward for the Hillers. Brother of their backup goalkeeper, Ilyas Lalu, who I'm sure we'll see a few times this season. Hiller boys and girls soccer teams very strong with their goalkeeping situation. That's Stephen Lima in net now for Holliston. I'm not sure when they made the switch, but it's now Lima in net for the Panthers. I don't blame the goalkeeper for any of the Hiller goals. It was just beautiful shots. And here goes Lalu. The cross out in front, deflected, loose ball, and covered up by Lima. Rossi nearly had his second goal. It was a perfect pass by Lalu. Towards midfield. Header by Onfelink. To the near side goes Arujo. Out of play, Hiller throw-in. ProVenture. Onfelink looking for Lalu there. That was the second time this season I got to take a look at this boys' team. Impressive speed. And just yet another strong Hiller boys varsity soccer team this year. And they were so overloaded with talent last year that a lot of guys that would typically be up at the varsity level were stuck down in JV just because they had an overabundance of talent. So despite the fact they lost a lot of seniors last year, it shouldn't have too much of an impact with the great talent they have coming up through the ranks. Along the near side, Tomasino Stewart. Here comes Lalu. He has some speed. Rushing in. Looking for the cross here along the end line. And just put on some smooth moves there. Corner of the box. Shot! Header! Oh, off the crossbar! That was a beauty of a setup by Tomasino Stewart. And Onfelink with a nice header, but just off that crossbar. Holliston got lucky there. 14 minutes left to go. 3-0 Hiller lead here in the first half. Good air under that one by Sahada. Henkel moves it up. The Hillers, they started off not really winning the possession battle, but they have certainly turned that around. Here's a cross. Holliston looking for a shot, deflected by Henkel. Out of play it goes. It'll be Hiller ball. Holliston was looking for the corner there, but the official argument that the Panther got the last touch. Silva's set to get rid of it. You know, the officials are going to talk things over here. They're changing it. It's going to be a corner for Holliston. That was a good move by the officials. You know, you're a little unsure, get together, talk it out, and come up with the conclusion. Arujo set to take it. Too much on the far side of the box. And sent up by Proventure. That's actually stays in play. That was impressive. That ball was just straddling in the line there. Henkel gets in the way. Panthers looking for an attack here. They see this game slipping away quickly. Good steal by Onfelink along the far side. Here he comes. Tabay with it. Now in the way, Tomasino Stewart. Moves it up to the speedy Eunice Lalu. Give and go, Lalu and Onfelink. Lalu centers it, no one there. I think that was just a little communication. He wasn't sure if Onfelink was going to try to cut in up the middle quickly. Andrew Bilo, Henkel. Lalu. Rossi. Tomasino Stewart. And they're going to say that was out off of Cordon. Throw in for the Hillers. Looks like Proventure's going to take it. Here we go. Onfelink getting in there. Tomasino Stewart. Getting air under it, Arujo. Andrew Bilo sends it back. Henkel. Ooh, Tomasino Stewart tripping up a little there. Arujo moves it over. Back and forth here in the midfield zone. Out of play. Hiller throwing. ProVenture set to take it. Moved back by Garin. Jake Garin recently hopped into the game for the Hillers. Panthers looking to move it up. Will Bilo clears it away. Along the far side. Looking for Garin. Can he get there? Has some wheels. Good battle along the end line. It's going to go Hiller way. Corner here. Zach Bauschman set to take it. Or no, he's just setting it up. It's going to be Jan Onfelink. Big opportunity here for the Hillers. Header. It was a Panthers header. Rolls to the near side. At a play. It's going to stay with the Hillers. So they'll have a throw-in. Will Bilebreski will take it. Ooh, off the side of the net. You wanted to get that a little more to the left. Just under 8 minutes left to go in the first half. It's been a dominant performance so far by the Hillers, who lead it 3-0. Panthers looking to attack. Sahara. Nice steal by Andrew Bilebreski. Tomasino Stewart moves it over. Holliston looking to move it up the near side. Demora trying to track it down. Out of play it goes. Quick throw in by the Hillers. Here comes Onfelink. Moved up by Tabay. Some good back and forth here. Cordon. Hillers clear it away. Along the far side it goes. At a play. Well, we mentioned we have girls volleyball tonight against Holliston, 6 p.m. You can tune into that after this game is through, or while it's still on, or just get 2 TVs ready. And tomorrow afternoon, we'll get our first look at Hiller field hockey as they'll take on North Attleboro. 4:30 p.m. start to that game. Should be good weather, so we expect to be there. Certainly excited to see how the field hockey squad is looking this season. They were supposed to play yesterday against Holliston, but that game was postponed due to thunder and lightning, as many across the state were. I think there were very few games that are outdoors that got in yesterday, if any. Along the far side. And knocked out a play. It's going to be Hiller's ball here. Hillers bringing in Derek Hatherley, Jack Gianelli, and Joshua Kim. I like what Coach Skiba does. He has a roster full of talent. You can rely on just about any player on the bench, and some of these guys, you don't see the entire first half, but you'll see them a good portion of the second half. and you just get some great fresh legs available, having the amount of talent that he does on this roster. Along the near side, Coach Garrett Sawyer has done a tremendous job developing this Hiller boys soccer program, and I think you could already consider them one of the elite programs in the state, or certainly up and coming towards that elite level. Of course, they went to the state championship last season. Should have won, but it ended up being a heartbreaking loss. But just to even get there is just amazing. Holliston trying to work it into the box. And this year, you just look at all the talent coming up through the ranks. It's quite unbelievable. And the girls program, they're certainly at an elite level as well. So it's great to see. Soccer, a very bright future here in Hopkinton. Along the near side, trying to work it down, Montalto. Aired out, header by Will Bilo. Approaching 3 minutes left to go here in this first half. Hillers leading 3-0. Throw in for the Panthers. Chipped out of bounds by Hatherley. Hatherley gets a good piece of it. Back and forth here in the midfield zone. Nicely done by Garin getting in there. Garin flying all over the field, running to the far side. The Hillers, they're just kind of maintaining here. They're not being super aggressive, just trying to keep Holliston out of the attack zone. They got that nice, comfortable 3-0 lead, so no reason to force the issue at the moment. And put out of play by the keeper. It's going to be a Hiller throw-in. That was a good job by Andrew Bilareski flying up the field and sticking with it because you forced the turnover. Will Bilareski set to take it. On the entry. Into the box, header! Oh, just over the net goes Ianelli. He wants that one back. It was a great throw-in by Will Bilo, and Ianelli just a little too much on the header. Off of Ianelli. Moves it back. Proventure. Send it up the near side. Lalu trying to get to it. In front of him was Shahada. Throwing Hillers. We're under 2 minutes. Actually, we're in the final moments, and that's the end of the first half. After half number one, it is the Hopkinton Hillers 3, Holliston Panthers nothing. The Hillers looking to stay undefeated, and if this trend keeps up, that is exactly what they'll do, but we have another half to play. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. Welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready for the second half of This TVO large matchup between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Holliston Panthers. Hillers leading 3-0 as we enter half number 2. Hillers looking to stay undefeated. They came into tonight's game 3-0, looking for win number 4. But Holliston, they certainly have other ideas. Well, the Hillers, they've just had some really good shots on net. Hasn't really even been about the quantity, just the quality. And it's probably about an even game in shots on net, but the Hillers have had just so many pretty looking shots. And that's really been what has propelled them, is Rossi trying to sneak through. Aired out. Steven Lima still in net for the Panthers. Along the near side, sent over. Rossi gets it back to Bauschmidt. Knocked out of play off of Holliston. Quick throw in Hillers. Tom Nappy happened to be on the call with you today. John Ritz on camera. Henkel sends it across. Gorgeous Thursday evening here at Hopkinton High School. And trip call there. Well, I'm sure one of the discussion points in the halftime break for the Hillers was don't get too comfortable. Even though you're up 3-0, you're playing a good Holliston team here, and they could certainly put up some scores, so keep your foot on the gas. Into the game for the Panthers, Alejandro Cornelio. Iannelli gets in the way, intercepted. Here he comes up the far side and taken back by Holliston. Along the far side. Good box out by Proventure. The Hillers defenders just so strong and tough to get by. Will Bilo will send it away. Along the near side, sent down by Rossi. Bauschmidt gets it across. Henkel moves it over. Proventure is playing up with the midfielders. Into the box, approaching, cleared away. Janat Valenk was pursuing the ball, and Tabay knocks it out of play. Throw in for the Hillers. Will Bilabreski will take it. Into the box and collected by the keeper, Steven Lima. Lima, a sophomore for Holliston. Airs it out. Miss on the header there by Proventure, but he's able to knock it forward. Hiller's doing a nice job keeping the ball in Holliston territory. Iannelli scoots it over, top of the box. Rossi putting on the moves, takes it, deflected, and then, oh, it's wide. Odvolik got a piece of it. And it's going to be Holliston's ball. I guess Odvolik got the last touch. He had a clear net in front of him and just did not get the angle he wanted. Aired out by Lima. Had a play along the far side. Header by Proventure. Grant first putting on the moves. Looking to work his way up and collected by Silva. Silva airs it up the middle. Holliston looking for an attack. Top of the box. Henkel gets in the way of Doniger, but it looks like we're going to get a call here in favor of Holliston. The official is going to talk about the spot. It's going to be just right at the top of the box. Free kick for Holliston. Nathan Arujo set to take it. Hillers form a wall. And just over the net. Good guess by Silva. He certainly went the right way. That kick just over. Remains 3-0. Garin set to get rid of it. Or, excuse me, Bilo. Bilobreski up the far side towards Andrew. Panthers working it up the field effectively. Along the near side, Montalto. Good steal there by Davin. Bauschman puts it across. And Jabilo scoots it up. On flank. Henkel. Some fancy footwork there. There's Atherley looking for Bauschman. Can he get there? No. Throw in Holliston. Dylan Woodhouse takes it. Along the near side, good steal by Hatherley. Out of play, Holliston. Throwing Hillers. Sahada couldn't keep it in along the near sideline. Will Bilobreski set to take it. Goes into the box. Panthers looking to work it upfield. With it is Declan Doniger. He'll move it back. And a boot there, wide and high by Montalto. Coming into the game for Holliston, Emmanuel Tabay. For Montalto. Good air by Bilo. Along the far side. Bauschman. It's a good back and forth here. Pass up by Davin. Ooh, collision between Rossi and Tabay. It's going to go Hiller's way. Good air by Bilo. Along the far side. Panthers looking to approach. And a pass gets by Doniger, but it looks like we're going to get a trip. Just over 10 minutes into action here in this second half. Well, the Panthers starting to get a little momentum. They've certainly had more opportunities so far in this half than the Hillers. And they have another one here. Aired out. Nicely cleared by the Hillers. Well, Holliston finding ways to get into the box, but having a tough time operating in the box with the stingy Hiller defense. Cleared out by Will Bilo. Into the box it goes. Header, it'll go wide. Woodhouse was looking for Tabay, and Tabay hoping that header would head towards the net. Will Bilabreski will clear it away. Good solid kick up the far side. On the track down, Rossi. Cleared out of play by Holliston. Henkel. Woodhouse gets a nice steal there. Alareski puts it back in Holliston territory. Henkel racing in. Good job staying on his feet there. Great back and forth to this game. Out in front of Onvelink. Approaching, takes it, deflected, and then wrapped up by the keeper, Stephen Lima. Good save there. Along the far side. Nice steal by Hatherley. Oh, we're going to get an offsides. On the cross. Henkel getting in the way. Sent over by Woodhouse. Chip pass by Sahara. Popped out a play off of Davin. Throw in for the Panthers. Taking it is Sahara. Into the box, header, and collected by Silva. Airs it out. Tomasino Stewart moves it up. Here's Avalink. Nice pass, Iannelli. Iannelli towards Henkel. Henkel is looking to get to the far side. Bilo. Cleared away. Out of play. Hiller throwing. Well, by Lebreski, good strong throw in there.
Great job, Rod. Good job, Robbie.
Into Hiller territory along the far side. And we'll get a call there as Tabay drew some contact. That was some rough contact. He appears to be okay though. Free kick for Holliston. Into the box, towards the net, and out. It's going to stay with Holliston. He'll have a corner. Noah Can entering the game for the Hillers. He'll give Henkel a rest. Nathan Arujo set to take the corner from the near side. Loose ball. Iannelli trying to turn it upfield. Tomasino Stewart. Yeah, Rossi collides there. Holliston free kick. Holliston's certainly looking for some quick attacks here as we approach the final half of this second half. Towards the net. Header by Davin, still live ball. Along the sideline, chip towards the net, out of play. Unislalu coming back into the game for the Hillers. Iannelli will take a rest. Will Balabreski set to air it out. Nice line drive kick up the middle. Along the near side. And scooped up by Silva off the attempted cross by Montalto. Hiller is trying to quickly work the far side. Suhara moves it back over to Dietz. Taken away, here's Lalu. Feeds it over, Rossi. Oh, he'd like that one back. Well, he shouldn't have tried to cross there. He had open field in front of him. that point, you just got to drive in and take it. Will by Lebreski on the entry. Into the box, header over the net. Off of Rossi.
Nice shift, Roby. Good job. Well done.
Approaching 20 minutes left to go in half number 2.
Come on, guys. Get one back.
Header by Antverlink. Good ball control. Rossi into the box. And Hillers are looking for a call there. Tomasino Stewart. Hillers have all kinds of speed in now. Over to Lalu. Towards the net. Takes it. Deflected. Just able to get in front of him was Sahara. Hillers will have a corner. It's going to be Antverlink taking it. Jan Antverlink, senior, into the box. Cleared away. And we have a shooken up Holliston Panther. And they're going to check in on the injured player. We hope he's okay. 18:37 left to go in the second half. Hillers lead at 3-0 on HCAM. Off the injury stoppage, Brody Cordon, the shooken up player, took some head contact. We certainly hope he's okay and give him our best. 18:37 left to go. A 3-0 Hiller lead. Lima gets rid of it. Andrew Bilabreski sends it over. Back to Bilo. Davin. Working his way through. Gets it over. Tomasino Stewart. Cross it over to the far side. Good steal there by Rossi. Into the box. Up top, Antverlink. I'll tell you, another hesitation taking the shot there. Sometimes you just got to take it. Panthers looking to approach. With it is Arujo. Moves it back over to Woodhouse and up high and over. Just over. Arujo would like to have that one back. Well, it looked like on that last Hiller possession, Antverlink had another decent look where he could have just taken the shot and chose the pass. Good air up the far side. we're going to get a contact call here. Federico Rossi trying to argue he's playing the ball. Free kick, Holliston. 16.5 minutes left in this second half. Good air. That a play. Holliston throw in. Ethan Shahida will take it. Cleared away by Antfeling. Good steal by Eunice Lalu. Gets it over Rossi. Approaching, takes it. Oh, just a little high. Landon Keeney coming back into the game for Holliston. He'll replace Kellen Dietz. Along the far side. Look out, here comes Lalu. And they play some keep away. Just able to get it away. Well, he's going to be an interesting player to keep an eye on this season. Lots and lots of speed. Will Balabreski set for the throw-in. He's going to come out of the gate. He likes to get a good running start into the box. Lally with the header. Up top, deflected. Secondary shot by Ainelli, deflected out of play. And it should be a corner for the Hillers. Jan Antfeling set to take it. It's going Holliston's way. Just under 14 minutes left in this game. Hillers maintaining that 3-0 lead. We'll have a few Hiller boys soccer games coming up next week for you here on HCAM. More on that in just a bit. Back and forth along the far side. We'll be back here on Monday for field hockey, but then after that, boys soccer on Tuesday. And also we'll have boys soccer on Thursday next week at home. Next week they'll be taking on Westwood and Dover Sherborne. Westwood, a very good team this season. They got the win over Holliston this past Tuesday. Should be a great battle next Tuesday against Westwood. Along the near side. Out of play. Jonathan Garcia entering the game for Holliston. On the entry for the Panthers, Ethan Shahida. Kept in play by Shahida. Got Alex and Ethan in there, the Shahida brothers. Hiller ball. Will Bilo set to send it away. Nice kick up the gut. Sent over by Onfelink. Pass up by Can, looking for Onfelink. Just unable to get there. Hugh Fitzgerald entering the game for Holliston. Benjamin Default coming off. Good effort by the Hillers. Second half, not as exciting offensive-wise for sure, but they've done a good job defensively, especially in the attack zone. And they're looking to cap it off here. Along the far side, Andrew Bilo. Here's Onfelink. Sent away, out of play. Hiller's going to play some keep away. Hatherley. I tell you, Derek Hatherley seems like the guy that's really developed for the Hillers. Ball control seems to have vastly improved. Rossi. Taken away. Oh, collision between Andrew Bilabreski and Brian Tabay. Or Alejandro Cornelio, rather. Along the far side. Hiller throwing. Knocked out of play. Yeah, we'll have live games on HCAM all week next week, every single weekday. As long as the weather participates, of course. Got field hockey, girls volleyball next Monday, boys soccer next Tuesday, field hockey next Wednesday, boys soccer Thursday, and Hiller football and unified basketball on Friday. Of course, you could be sure to check out our broadcast schedule on our website, hcam.tv. Free kick for the Hillers. Will Bilabreski set to take it as the lights slowly coming on here at the turf fields. Out of play. JV game will be taking place after this one. Henkel sends it sky high. Out of play off Holliston's Jack Polney. Off the entry. Panthers looking to get that 0 off the scoreboard. Good steal by Noah Can. Can moves it up. Davin Sends it back to the keeper. Owen Silva's had a nice day in net for the Hillers. He's made some pretty good saves. Aired out. It'll stay with Holliston. On the entry will be Ethan Shahida. Airs it out into the box. And Silva came to a dive, and the Hillers clear it away. It's a nice throw in there for Holliston, but good defense by the Hillers. Tim Zakharov out there for the Hillers. Coming in now, Jake Guerin. That'll be the day for Jan Onfelink. He had a nice game. He had the first goal back at 36:51. It was Federico Rossi off a Bilebreski throw-in at 32:22, and then Iannelli assisted by Rossi at 19:29 left to go. All the goals came in the first half up to this point. Putting on the moves, Iannelli. Knocked out of play off of Holliston. Noah Can on the entry. Inside of 5 minutes left to go. Sabay putting on the moves. Slide there by Iannelli, knocks it out of play. Throw in Holliston. Alex Roby and Kellen Dietz into the game for Holliston. Proventure goes sky high. Header by Proventure. Henkel. David. Moves it back to Will Bilo. Bilebreski sends a liner up the middle. Along the near side, Woodhouse moves it over. Noah Can was trying to race away with that one. Yeah, it was a nice job there by Holliston, trying to straddle the sideline with Proventure, and they knocked him into the ball. Henkel clears it away. Cornelio on the entry. Well, Holliston has to certainly be a lot more satisfied with the second half they had of this game. Not giving the Hillers any big opportunities up to this point. But the Hillers, all in likelihood, will improve to 4-0 and be at the very top of the TVL, or remain at the top of the TVL all by themselves, which is certainly a good feeling. Henkel got a little shooken up, it looks like, but he's back to his feet. He's just saying he needs to stretch. Maybe he was on the bench for a little bit, maybe a couple cramps. Out in front. Can he get there? Here comes Zakharov.
Nice job, you.
Zakharov moves it back. Shot wide by Hatherley. Into the game for the Hillers, John Graziano. Now I'm hearing down from the field, there's a minute 40 left to go. Can the Hillers hang on to the shutout? Every team hates to be shut out, so expect the Panthers to play until the clock strikes zero here. Iannelli. Aaron trying to turn it upfield. Panthers looking to move it up. Cleared away by Will Bilo. Sent over by Tomasino Stewart. Hiller's going to move it around, burn some clock. Graziano. Hiller's playing some keep away here. Tomasino Stewart. Along the far side, Can. And that is going to do it. The Hopkinton Hiller is going to take the victory over the Holliston Panthers by a final score of 3-0. A great team win by the Hillers. They had some beautiful first half goals, but then it was all defense from there on, and the defense held up very strong. And Holliston, they had a couple of opportunities, but had a very tough time getting past the Hiller defense into the attack zone and really creating too many opportunities, as this defense just held up very strong for the Hopkinton Hillers. Very impressive win. They improved to 4-0 on the season. Holliston Panthers will fall to 2-2. And these two teams will see each other again later in the season over in Holliston, which I'm sure the Panthers will certainly be looking for some revenge as the Hillers come up victorious here today. A great start to this season for the Hillers. Already a fifth of the way through, and you're undefeated, and you've had some tough opponents up to this point, including Ashland, Norwood, Medfield, and Holliston, and you come up victorious in all 4 games. The Hillers with the 3-0 win over the Holliston Panthers here today. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Soccer on HCAM. We thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.